Well, it is frustrating. It is Wednesday, October 17th. So I have waited 6 days to put up a, what's it called? Podcast? Yeah. So this is what this is now. This is what we're doing. It's not even really, I had time. I'm learning to not do it in the car because I'm scratching on the mic, god damn it. Learning not to do it in the car because then you get the high-pitched squeal, and I hate already subjecting you to my degradation and ideas and voice, and then you got to hear your high-pitched squeal with it, and I'm not going to edit it out. It's what it is. It's a mistake, and it shouldn't exist. Adds to the ambiance. Stop scratching. Adds to the ambiance of the terrible of the unique, so bad it's good quality that we're going for here at Andre Press Play Podcast. If you have any queries, please feel free to just talk to me because you probably just know me because you have met me and that's just how you've listened to the podcast. Or you can email. You try it out at andrepressplay@gmail.com. Try it out. I don't know. I haven't got anything yet. It's like the 20th episode. But also the inconsistency makes it hard to follow. I get that. And also I am going to try to put up a podcast tomorrow just to fuck with me. Just to absolutely fuck with me and see what I can come up with. I've been busy. I've been dating. It's been going well. Like I tell my ma, hey, if it's not going well, I'll tell you everything. And if it's going well, you will get dust and be happy with it. But it's going well. Man, hotels are expensive, but it's going well. No, don't say that. Who cares? Because I had fun. I hope she did. I usually ask, did you good? Okay. And you get the answer from the niceties, but you don't really know, so you have to just trust. You have to trust the other person. And I'm good at that. I'm good at building trust very quickly. This guy's harmless. It's probably I genuinely am harmless. I am very easily exploitable. My story of my naivete in humanity being broken involves a Dreamcast being stolen from me by Janal at Savannah College Art and Design. I think it was 2008. I was just really loose with it, with who had my Dreamcast and when we played fighting games and stuff. And I think I let him, and he took it back to his room and just didn't tell me, and just locked me out of the room. And I was like, hey, you guys are playing in there, won't let me in. And he was like, no, I don't. It's just tell me. It's if you just tell me that you borrow it, that's fine. But to act like you're doing something naughty means that you're planning on stealing it, right? Or now that I've initiated, maybe he was like, well, now I have to steal it. Maybe. I got to think about this from both angles here. Maybe I pressured him in a situation where it's well, now that he's punked me, I guess I just have to do this move, right? So I brought up a security guard, and the security guard had no sympathy for me. He's like, dude, if it was something expensive, like a PS3 or something, because PS4s hadn't come out yet, then you could report it. But, man, it's a Dreamcast, man. Those things, and he didn't even really know. It's dude, Dreamcasts are rare. Not crazy rare. I've seen people who had 4 in a row because they're worried about them breaking. But the game I had with it wasn't, and it was $250 or whatever, $300 on Amazon. It's in a rare Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Dreamcast version. It's just plays well. Not with that control. I'm used to the controller being fucked up and my hand hurting, but apparently, people hate the Dreamcast controller for those quick decisions, response times. And it's funny to it seems to be Janal took my dreams. That guy takes Dreamcasts. I would post on his Facebook page, whatever thing. You did. Janal Blunt, you did. You stole it. I'm not over it. You said your brother had the exact same Dreamcast with the exact same games, the exact same controllers. I even, like, he even brought it down and played it in, like, the big media room that was the Family Culture Art and Design in Atlanta had, and it was just like, yeah, this is the same games, same, like, memory cards. And my friend RJ's like, you need to learn how to, like, be swarthy and get in with him and be like, I don't believe you stole it anymore, and just steal it back and be like, oh, I found it. It's like, damn. Willing to die for my Dreamcast. Last time Sega had something good. And it made terrible dying noises when you turn it on. That's my teammate. That's my quarterback. Okay? Okay, now I got to check to see. So I'm apparently a person who's a teacher now. I'm just on the schedule. On the 10th of November. So I got to put that in right now. Teaching acting class. Acting NC. I don't know what that means. Acting NC. First teaching assignment. And it's at what time? Sir, ma'am, what's the time is it? 1 p.m. No? Yeah, 1 p.m. 1 p.m., so make the time like 12. Make it, Casablancas. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it. John Casablancas in Brentwood. This thing is a terrible, like, yeah. Absolutely. That's what I want. Reminders? Yeah, give me them reminders, girl. Give me them. Oh, you know what I want. You know what I like, girl. I like them 4 week before reminders. I like them 3 week before reminders. I like, you know I like, come on now. You messing with me now. You want me to give a 14-day reminder and the 7-day. You fucking with the wrong dude right now. If you think I'm not going to get my reminders now, come on. Step with it. Step with it. And let's make this a red color. Or brown. Brown color. Where is it? Where is it? It's not in the tent. You're an asshole. Why does it? I hate how it does that. Where it just did automatically. Instead, I push the button on the date and press plus sign, and it's still fucking. Oh man, let it go, man. Let it go. You're fixing it now. I feel like it was like lost to all time, or something. Okay, we got that 37th annual Indian Education Powwow, nigga. Got that Indian powwow to go check out, learn some things, experience some things. But also, I'm learning that, it says educational in the title. That doesn't mean it will be. It more is, guilt tripping you to buy the beads and stuff. Which I'm learning from someone who's, like, been on a reservation for 3 years, is all cheap ass, like, the Nashville ones are just for shows. It's like, this isn't what they really would normally do. This is like just like for white people to come in and be like, oh my gosh, your culture's so amazing. And for me to be like, oh man, I gotta spend at least like $20 on y'all, right? To just repay back, because this is fuck. I'm just feel bad. This is just fuck. Let me buy something. Let me buy a shirt. Let me buy something. Come on, give me it. Give me. Just don't even give me it. Just let me just give you, just throw money at you, because I feel just terrible. Disgust me. You disgust me. What? Benny Jack. I really gotta watch Billy Jack for as much. Is that title of that movie? It's like a Western starring and written and directed by somebody. It's like a passion project or something. And it's like a series. It's just seeing that like tough looking jaw white guy with that weird crocodile skin hat in the Western in the West just makes, and it says Billy Jack. Like I'm supposed to know who this guy is and the name and stuff. And it just makes me go like, you know what? Let me check out Billy Jack. Let me actually like look it deeper into like Kung Fu makes me go like, let me actually see. Yeah, Billy Jack. There's a theme song. Automatic 8 out of 10 if the theme song's good. Billy Jack, 1971, starring Tom Laughlin. Directed by Tom Laughlin, music produced by Tom. No, I really he's like, what's the tagline? What's the tagline of Billy Jack? Give me. The most unusual box office success of all time. That's not a fucking. I want like, and he beat their ass. They thought he couldn't win, but he beat their asses till he did. Oh man, Tom Laughlin died 2013, December 16th. Oh man. Died at 82. That's a good number. It's a good number, dude. Billy Jack theme song. Yes. This is why we tuned in, folks. This is why you lift all them weights. That's why you do all that stuff. It's for this moment right here. Let me see. What's up?
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and a valley far below. On the mountain was the treasure buried deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own.
Something about a lady singing about shooting a guy who karate kicks a guy in the head. Like they're doing a montage of him karate kicking cowboys, and it's like, and he never laid a hand on them. One tin soldier. Okay, see, I want one that's like, his name is Billy, and he'll jack you. You know, something like. But this is more thematic and uplifting. And it's got almost 2 million hits, so some folks love it. Folks remember it. No, 0 comments. That's disturbing. That's disturbing that there's 0 comments. I guess people were fighting about this shit, so you stopped it. All right, this is one of those theme songs that'll grow on you after you like watch the movie or listen to it a bunch of times. But the first go of it on its own is a little, not as nice. Doesn't go down smooth. What I need to do, because I've seen the VHS over at like my grandparents or aunt's place like a billion times, and that figure just stuck with me. Of Tom Laughlin just staring intensely with the weird hat on. Let me see this trailer. Yeah, this is what this podcast is. Because I'm going
to take this right foot, and I'm going to whop you on that side of your face. And you want to know something? There's not a damn thing you're going to be able to do about it. Really? Really?
Okay, I feel like I've heard this then. I'm going to take my foot, put it on your ear. Nothing you can do about it.
It's funny, isn't it?
I like...
How everybody in town's afraid of you.
I like this. Holy shit. Immediately.
But I guess it's a good thing they are. Because if they weren't, they'd hurt the school a lot more than they do now.
What's going to happen tomorrow is going to happen. And all your worry in the world isn't going to change that.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Billy, I love you.
My religion, my nonviolence, the kids, it's all I have left now.
number of years she's gonna have to carry in her memory the savagery of this idiotic moment of yours. I just go bizarre.
What the fuck? I just go
Stop right
the whole like holding back the anger shit. I like that.
Keep you on your toes, eh?
Getting duped up, man.
I think you better pull up to the intersection.
Just testing you. You worked with King, didn't you?
Yes,
Where is he?
Dad.
And where's Bob and Jack Kennedy?
Dad.
Not dead, their brains blown out.
I don't care about all that. I just don't want you to go out and commit murder.
Mr. Johnson, when's the last time you cut your hair?
When's the last time you brushed your teeth, sir?
They'll kill you, Billy.
An Indian isn't afraid to die. Don't ever expect a white man to understand that.
Oh, he's like part Native American as the whole. Wow, this goes with the power thing really well. I must have known that.
I'm not armed. No tricks.
And I know that you're only doing it because of the love you have for the kids. And me.
Yeah, this theme song ain't really fitting. It's just so powerful, though. They're all standing for Billy. They're putting the black power fist up for Billy. What the fuck? What the fuck is this movie? Wow, I need to watch this. But what is going on? I'm sharing it right now. But, dude, I've been meaning to watch. Come on. I've been meaning to watch this. This is based solely... I spelled solely wrong? Shut up. How do you spell solely? Oh, I did S-O-L-E-Y. Like that sole is very solely. That sole of my foot's very solely. I have to do solely. Solely, 2 L's. Off the VHS cover. My bookshelf. But what the hell? What the hell is this? And why do I want to watch? To watch more now, knowing it ends with a black power fist salute. Like parade. Towards the main character. Oh man, posting. And the other thing, there's another movie I got recommended. Smoke Signals was the other one. It was a sad documentary about Native Americans. You gotta give me my fucking shit, boy. Motherfucker, you gonna give me my shit, boy. You gonna give me my shit. Oh. Yeah, recents. Yeah, this will help because I've been using this fucking. Oh, okay. The writer, Smoke Signals. Songs my brother taught me. Let's see what the writer got, because I knew there was something that led to. The writer played the Belcourt. It was like a movie with like, partially Native American cast, very well reviewed. Directed by a lady, but also a bunch of actors that never acted before, so you can feel like the rawness of it. So that's cool. I like that. I like this. I like those. I got to put that in right now. What was the other one that was like, it was like a documentary or some shit? man, I'm not going to get it from this. I'm not going to get it from like, oh yeah, I'm going to get it from similar movies. No, I'm not. I'm not going to get it. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Fushigi Yugi. No, this is from the date, Fushigi Yugi. Oh, I got to check out Fushigi Yugi too. Motherfucking Fushigi Yugi, nigga. Fushigi Yugi, nigga. Yeah. Fushigi Yugi, nigga. And it's slightly TV Tokyo, of course. Studio Pierrot, of course. Oh, I bet the dub is garb. I want to watch the dub now. Ah, fuck. But it's all, no, you can't do. It's like acting like how I act. How dare I judge them? Songs my brother taught me. It was that. Okay. So songs my brother. It's like sad and it's like accurate to how life in the reservation is. Some indie doc. I gotta check out. Yeah, it is a doc. Dude, there's no way this is a fucking...
Out there. Go travel all over, see things.
My brother Johnny is moving away with his girlfriend. I don't understand why everyone's always leaving.
Oh, this isn't a documentary. Oh my god.
Did you hear about Dad?
Yeah.
Slapping my butt because it itches.
There was one thing that you could have said to him before he died. What would it had been?
Probably would have made him stay here instead of heading out.
It's all about if you can stay or leave the reservation. Yeah. Okay.
What you trying to do around here, Johnny boy?
Okay.
Johnny,
Oh. Hey, whoa.
I'll see you tomorrow.
What the fuck?
Johnny?
It's a pig mask and a guy holding a knife to his hand and then kissing
Don't
him.
make God another man that you abandoned your children for.
It's lawless.
I'm sorry.
We out here.
I love you so much.
Oh, this is going to be one of those evocative, free spirit. I'm just reading the reviews. I'm sorry. Truly a testament of our times. 2016. Didn't hear about this movie. Wow. Strong notes of hope and bone deep identity. Oh, it's just the same chick who directed The Rider. Oh, that's why. I need to fucking get my head examined. Like, clearly, I should have clicked her and been like, what other movies has she done? You know, what's going on? Hey there, this is interesting purview that you're covering. Why don't I just dip my toe in? Oh, more movies that I should know. Great. Idiot. So what you do usually is you look up the director and be like, oh, they made this movie. Let me look more at what they do. These movies look cool. This is what set them off on their road. How come you're not charging? Oh. I'm coming out. I'm a bad wall plug. I don't give love. Okay, listen. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. But it'll be fine. We'll be fine. I just need to talk more. Songs my brother taught me, which, I could find. I'll find that. And the other one was a good encapsulation of Native American sense of humor. So when Smoke Signals, oh geez. I like that title. Because you gotta know what you're getting in. It's like, oh, you gotta know what you're getting into. Type thing. And if I click this, it'll give me a weird trailer. The YouTube trailer, right? Preview.
Good morning, this is Randy Pione on
Miramax.
K-Res Radio. It's a good day to be indigenous. And let's go to Lester Falls apart at the K-Res traffic ban, broken down at the crossroads since 1972.
Ain't no traffic, really.
Watch where you're going, jeez. Hey, Victor, you need a ride?
Yeah.
What are you gonna trade for it? We're Indians, remember? We barter.
Thomas, you gotta look like a warrior. First of all, quit grinning like an idiot. Indians ain't supposed to smile like that. Get stoic.
Huh.
You gotta look like you just came back from killing a buffalo.
Yeah.
Our tribe never hunted buffalo. We were fishermen. This ain't dances with salmon, you know.
Huh.
When Victor's father walked out 10 years ago,
movie voice guy,
behind a burning secret that consumed his family.
Damn.
Now, Victor is about to leave the reservation for the first time.
You guys got your passports?
French.
But it's the United States.
Fucking
That's as foreign as
words
it
on the side.
gets.
On a search for the ways of his tribe.
Thomas! I'm going for help!
The importance of family. And the truth about his father.
I know how it started.
Nobody knows how it started.
Oh, 1998 Sundance
Remember
thing.
one thing, Victor. He went back for you.
Smoke signals.
This is marketed as a straight.
You know, it's like you're the Lone Ranger in Tonto.
It's more like we're Tonto and Tonto.
This is supposed to be straight up comedy. It seems like, I mean, like black movies do that too, where it's like it seems like straight. No, they don't. Black comedies are bamboos, like so. There's some black comedies like, wow, we have a lesson to teach. Yes, that's the ones I'm thinking of. You know, oh boy. But what are you gonna do? Listen, I got some fushigi. I got some smoke signals. I'm getting recommended a lot of stuff in my dates. This is what I want. I want to start being aware of the shit that, you know, ladies be into. Is that what I'm going to... Is that the road? Is that where that sentence was going? Oh, man. I really screwed the pooch. Because I had a lot of stuff to talk about on Thursday, right? And I just didn't. I fucked up on the test. I said the Hatshepsut, the first female pharaoh, stoke legitimacy on her throne by not saying like, hey, I'm the son of like the previous pharaoh, but by saying I picked the answer of, yeah, she said she was the daughter of Set, you know, the death god. I didn't even think it out, moron. But I got an 8 out of 10. So, like, apparently everybody shit the test due to the hieroglyphic. No, not what's it called? The Chinese phonographic. What the fuck is it? Pictographs. And I did well on that because I draw, or I studied it at the very least. Everyone kind of fucked up. So it was tricky because he used words that weren't in, like he said bird over an island. It's like, so I put the picture of the bird over the island or something, or I type in over. Instead I just did plus signs, you know, plus sign and semicolons and stuff to try to, you know, give me some wiggle room just in case I fucked up. But I didn't on that. I fucked up on other stuff. I ended up writing stuff that was for the next test, and it was just like, oh, Jesus. Why you gotta do it like that, you idiot? You moron. You're a moron, dude. You didn't even have to do that. Oh, shit. How did that go to that? I'm typing in voodoo. I click voodoo. Voodoo should be... No, you gotta pay for voodoo. Some stuff you gotta pay, some stuff you don't. I thought voodoo was totally like Crackle, or like Crackle used to be back in the day. Oh, hi. Yeah. Hello, strange sequence of numbers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this goddamn movie. Songs My Brothers Taught Me. It's super sad. Watch the sad Indian movie. And saying is they're calling themselves Indian, so what the fuck? But I can't. It's their word. I love that argument because like I can't fight it. That's good. That's good. That's a good one. You're good. I like this. This much clapping in between, I like. I feel and I enjoy it. I'm going to hold it and remember this forever. That's what I'm going to do, all right, frankly. Woo! Man, I hope the mic goes well tonight, but it's kind of up to who shows up and kind of how I set the pace, right? I open up and I want to do well. I want to do okay for the 7 minutes I go up there. I don't want to ever do like 15 or 10. Jesus Christ. It's like, Jesus Christ, start the show. You know? Jesus. You got places to be, things to do. And I'm not supposed to outshine performers. I'm supposed to be like, that was great. I'm supposed to be like a commercial in between. It's like, if the commercial was good or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just get back to the main thing of people going up for the first time or because they've been planning it. You know, hype up folks. Never unhype people. Remember, get those cheap pops, you bastard! Work these fucking marks that fucking paid nothing to get here. Anyway, always falls back on the wrestling terminology. Always falls back on that. I probably should take a shower. Probably. Just to feel good. I probably should get shampoo. Probably. Just to get my hair not looking like a mess. Bird's nest, probably should go to the barbershop and shape it up. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. Chop it up, chop it down, chop it around. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. Can I? Please? I want to. If I want to, does that make it better? Oh, I can. Okay. So I'm downloading this. Songs my brothers got up in me. Yeah, I'm not putting it in my porn folder. You fucking... Computer, you should just know. You should just know that I'm picking a serious movie for serious movie watch time. Smoke Signals next. Here we go. Yeah, you're just gonna listen to me be bad, be a bad boy on the internet. So what can I talk about instead? I've gone to several plays, kind of learned some stuff about audience interaction. It's like they did that shit. They did that cat shit where they went to the audience and started, but they didn't demand the audience like be. It's like they just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna talk to you specifically. And do like a thing. But they also did some shout out shit like, what should I do with my relationship? And I yelled out like, what should I do with this girl that doesn't want to be with me, but I want to be with her? And we're close and stuff. And she's like, just walk away is what I said. And I wish I had time to elaborate. And he was like, that doesn't help. But also you have the set way the play is going to go, so you can't just like have them walk away. But it's like it's like people what do they shout out? Yeah, fuck her. Like liquor pussy, I guess one of them said. That was great. I think it's like I could kind of hear. I think she said something of that nature, and then he was like, "Well, I want to get to that point. I want to get. I don't think I can just jump in. I think I got to get. That's what I want as the end goal." That was a good recovery. That guy was such a good actor. I was worried about him by the end. Like he was like suicidally like an artist person. It's a Anton Chekhov Russian movies because everyone's gonna die, or the main guy's gotta go through hell and then shoot himself. But they didn't do it like that. They did it like a sort of meta, like, and then I shot myself. I fucking shot myself, dude. Or maybe I didn't. It's made up. I like that. Just fuck with people. I like that. The whole play is about them fucking with each other, and then they end up fucking with the crowd a little bit. It's like a remix of an Anton Chekhov play that I'm not gonna look up. What? You bitch. Stupid Fucking Bert was the name of it. It was great. I didn't even know Mark Capus, my dude, was directing it and in it. It's fantastic. He's fucking, like, seeing him, like, just be chill and then seeing him get, like, irate. That was, like, I'm I'm piecing something together here. I'm seeing the edges of what it takes to be good at acting. Which, hey, I'm only learning acting. Hey, I tell this to myself to make myself feel better. That all this fucking improv, fucking hanging out and being friends, it's all a ploy. All this being nice, all this spending money, all this making a mic. I'm actually a dirty scoundrel. I'm just trying to get better at comedy. All this will make me a better comedian if I'm good to others. Pay comedians for doing, they go for the fucking wood chipper all the time and they don't get paid. You should get paid. And get paid well for doing this shit because it's hard. It's fucking not, fun all the time and you should, for coming out all the time, there should be some sort of tip into it. And that's what I want to do with my mic is like have folks who don't usually get the attention or don't come out or, don't get paid or I saw Evan Norman fucking complaining like he was complaining that, it's lovely to come to a city where I go to all the mics and stuff, but I've never been on the show. The only shows I go on are mics, and it's like, oh, dude, that's funny, but Squeaky Wheel is getting this grease. Squeaky Wheel, you getting grease WD'd right now. Deep WD'd. Just all hitting the walls. What's wrong with you? Stand up! I'm sorry I'm yelling. I gotta normalize this fucking... I'm not even drunk. I'm just drinking Aquafana. Drunk off my own talking. How long have I been talking? Let's stop me if I've gone over. I'm at 37. Okay. 13 minutes go. Yeah, all this learning to act, learning to be punctual, learning improv, learning how to run a show, what it takes to run a show, scheduling, schooling, being more critical of my writing, being more critical of my thoughts, listening to women, listening to other dudes, learning about the Zodiac, fucking Jesus I don't want to. But I also gotta reach out. I gotta fucking, at some point, be like, hey, what's up? And listening to other comedians, going to their shows with no idea of who they are or plan to, do comedy is also another thing. Like seeing poetry, seeing music, seeing any type or level of performance and try to glean something from it and not just be like, I'm just going to go up. Because you can't go up every night. And you should go up every night. But you have to learn, am I learning everything every night? Possibly. But you could also try something different and still learn. You could try going to school and you could try it. Say, hey, maybe we'll learn something in this building meant for it. With all the books and shit. I went to class on Tuesday and it turned out there's fall break. Oops. So I could have stayed out longer with my date. And she was the teacher, so she was adamant that I'd get the right, amount of sleep and stuff for school. And I was just like, ooh, yes, ma'am. And she was like, no, don't do this. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, right. Never, don't use that power dynamic. But the thing is, it's already being used. And even if I never fucking mention it again in life, it's in my head, and then I just have that eye look, and you have that eye look, that teacher eye look, that you say your friends hated you do, and then I'm like, give me the teacher look, and maybe I give you I don't give a fuck about your teacher look back, maybe how about them goddamn apples in the orchard, huh? You didn't even, what do you got? What do you actually got for me back for that? Once I fucking volley this shit on that side, you gotta fucking run up to the net. This metaphor is so good. Anyway, running out of breath. Oh man, woo, wow. See, okay, doing a podcast without pants on, this is what this has become, alright? In my fucking childhood room, smacking my leg, smacking my ass, trying to reorganize my room because people are coming in to clean the windows here, and they can't get to the fucking windows because I have 2 desks next to them. I got 2 desks. One for some crap, one for some books. I gotta move both these fucking desks. Both of them. I got 2 desks. One for both of you. And, man, I'm gonna put this shit up right? I'm gonna move this, I actually have no idea how I'm gonna start doing this. Well, first thing, get all the things off the top of the desk. Alright? Number 1, I can do that. Number 2, get all the things on the bottom of the... Oh, wow. When I break it down like that, it makes me feel like a fucking moron. Like, duh. Get the things off the top, and get the things off the bottom. And then these desks will be moved out of this room, or at least away from the windows. When you break it down like that, it makes it great. Okay, so the books I got when I ended up going to the school and finding out that, they don't have class, I ended up going to the library. It's like, the library's open. And I was like, that's all the excuse I need to just collect paper in my room again. So I got Jiu-Jitsu for Christ. Just saw the title and was like, let me get in. A novel by Jack Butler. It's like, I really hope that was a real thing. Women in Combat. Oh yeah, let me by Rosemary Scan. Okay, let me That's not the sound of someone skeptical of women in combat. That's the sound of someone being like, hey, can I see some pictures of women in uniforms? And, do you have is there a video? Is there a link I can go support this in a safe and positive way? And who's that on the cover? It's wow, they're just handing out names like candy in this. What the fuck is like that's okay? No, but it's also I should learn for society and gender and ethnicity and criminal justice and environment. I'm just reading back the book. It's just bold print for some of the stuff. For contemporary world issues and learning, how to talk about them in an slightly educated, but also slightly like, you can't take me seriously fashion because you can't ever take me seriously. Yeah. Just saw an argument on Facebook of some lady being, Sarah in San Diego said there was a first naval officer or whatever. The first female naval officer was on the news, and it was like, hey, this is big news. And then someone, and a dude wrote, and she went, nice. And then someone in the back was like, actually, women should not be in combat positions. They totally will fuck it up. And it's like, oh, geez, time to get on Facebook and complain about it. But women in combat leadership roles, I'm for it. You fucking... Hey, General, what up? I'm following what you got. What you got? Where are you sending me to die, lady? I got this. Don't worry about it. I got yeah. You send your big cat. You sit your ass down in that chair. I got this, girl. I'll cook these eggs. That's it. Okay, that's another thing. It's like I fetishize everything, so I need to undo the damage I've done to myself with the internet. Or how I've used the internet. The internet is a positive thing. You go to WikiHow and learn all fucked up sorts of cartoons you can look at. The wiki, how do I pull up my pants properly? And it's like a weird face. Why is it all the same drawings of why is it the guy doing it? You can't get a better guy to come in and draw this shit for WikiHow. Spend some money, motherfucker, you fucking Quakers. Fucking donate button. Smash that motherfucking donate button. I'm eventually going to get to a point where, you guys, can you give me some money in my Patreon? No, I don't. You don't start a Patreon if I don't have anything to give, right? I mean, I see that. I see it. Fucking don't lie. I'm not going to lie that It hasn't crossed my mind to be that guy, but I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to have something, I'll make an album. Let's see. I'll make an album when I'm 8 years in. That's my big promise. It's like, to myself, I will have enough for a listenable album. I probably do now, but fuck it. Like, maybe I can make it even better in 3 years. I probably say, in terms of the album that I can make now, it would be marked by a lot of just being distracted. And the fact that no one knows who I am. I don't tour. So who's this album going to be going to? I have to learn how to tour. I have to get my name up. See, the whole point, I don't really give a fuck about my name, church, whatever, all that shit. I just care about, hey, if I get my name up, I'll be performing comedy more, and I'll get better at comedy by performing comedy more. Like, the best advice Joby Sags, or the advice that stuck out with me, I can't attest to, the fucking theory, just in theory of, hey, if you sell out super early and get in movies, get TV shows as a comedian, you will tour more. You can sell that on the poster for Zanies or whatever, and then go around, and then you will get better at comedy by the proxy of you touring so much for this movie, TV show, viral video thing, whatever you're doing. And that was like, that makes total sense. It's like, unless, you're just lazy. But, eventually Charlie Murphy got so good at it it's like when he had to drop off, it's like, hey, I'll jump in with your stand-up stuff. And he sucked. And like Joe Rogan said, like, he sucked at it. But he knew it and admitted it, and then got way better at it by admitting it and getting into it, and just putting it in his head first into it, and telling more Eddie Murphy stories. That's what people came for, right? Got to dance with who brung you. The fuck else? So I was on some shit. Oh yeah. Women in Combat. Yeah. Oh, this book is so thick. Stop, Andre! Moving on. Toni Morrison. Hey, one of the best writers you can fucking put your hands on. One of the best... Erase this. Delete this. Fuck. I'm just... Because that's a Freudian. So there's a book called Paradise that Toni Morrison wrote. I don't even know a goddamn thing about it. But I do know that Toni Morrison has a way with words of putting them together and making them feel more and different than you'd expect from just like the same old words that you're used to. What's this? Beloved. She did Beloved. Tar Baby. Song. Yeah. Huh. Brilliant skies and heat turned up the gloss of artificial snow, plumped the green and gold and pink and silver wreaths. Palas, laden with packages, just managed to avoid tripping off the down escalator. She didn't understand why the woman with rouge and gold teeth fascinated her. They had nothing in common. The earrings that hung from Palas robes were 18 karat. The boots on her feet were handmade, her jeans custom-made, and the buckle on her leather belt was handsomely worked silver. Palas had stumbled off the escalator in a light panic, rushing to the doors, outside which Carlos was waiting for her. The revolting woman's sing-song merged with the carols piping through the store. Here's pussy, want some pussy, pussy. Whoa! Okay, so it's something. I didn't know where that was going. I just opened a random page in Toni Morrison's Paradise book. Alright. A socialist utopia in the New South, the Ruskin colonies in Tennessee and Georgia from 1894 to 1901 by W. Fitzhugh Brondo. Anytime it's a letter, it's probably a lady and she was afraid of, yeah, they don't put a gender. He! Okay, no. But it's like, they realize, it's like they've learned, like, if you put a lady name in front of it, the book doesn't sell. Just straight up. Toni Morrison worked around it by being Tony Girano Hazan, the classic pasta cookbook, forwarded by Marcella Hazan. Oh, the pictures. If I could just eat these pictures. Oh, fuck! This fucking spaghetti alla carbonara. Fuselli lugua alla frustata. Spaghettini alla erbe. Orecette with broccoli. Broccoli. Conjugere alla saliccia e pinna. Pinna. Farfalla alla salmone. It's worth it just, that whole book is worth it just for that moment at the end of this fucking podcast. All right. 50 minutes and I'm out. About to, I guess, listen to my friend Nick Woodruff's album. What the fuck is his album? I have it in the computer, so this Nick Woodruff Live at the Hookah Lounge, I believe it's called. About to listen to that before I head out. Quit slapping your butt on the podcast. It's rude. It's just rude. Oh, here it is. It's a cool album. Live from the Hookah Connection. Nick Woodruff. Oh, I have the Dick Gregory book. I forgot. I got the Tina Fey Bossy Pants book, which I'm just not going to finish. Just need to get the audiobook. No duh. Defining moments in Black was crossed off, history, reading between the lies, not lines. Dick Gregory fearlessly speaks truth. The world we live in can only benefit from reading and sharing this important work with anyone who may have forgotten or is without comprehensive knowledge of true American history. Martin Luther King III, who was supposed to show up with Dick Gregory at my school but fucking balked or has a family issue, possibly. Maybe the Martin Luther Kings are, targets. Hey, who knows? Maybe I need to empathize and let go of that one moment where, hey, a better school called up, so I'm going to go to that one instead. And then Dick Gregory got to do like an hour, and it was like, changed my life. This came out posthumously. In an unprecedented show of compassion and courage, Dick Gregory's knitted together side-splitting humor and hard truth, speaking generations of Americans who bow when they hear his name. And this motherfucker ended one of the last sets he will ever do. Like, I heard him in like the last months he was alive. He was talking about how he had the cancer, and he knows who gave it to him. You know who it is. And I was like, no, I don't. I really don't. I was worried. And then he ended one of the sets with talking about how Mary in the Bible that gave birth to Jesus was 15. And he says it's a beautiful thing because that means God doesn't look down on right there. After me. Let's see, I'm thirsty for this. For all this goodness. Alright. I gotta do something because I know Friday I'll be working all day and that's when when those guys show up. So I'm gonna try to clean up a little bit while listening to Nick's album. Check out Nick Woodruff. He's a baller. He's a shakwalla and an actor. Hopefully I'll see him at the mic. If I don't, I still am gonna message him and be like, hey, your album was dope. Take care, everybody. Read a fucking book, and if you don't, go on YouTube and find the audiobook version of Twilight of the Gods by Friedrich Nietzsche. Feel like you learned something, or watch the Sun Tzu Art of War audiobook, or Death of the Salesman, the recorded play version. Do that. Do that shit. Don't do that shit. Do that shit because it's it's edifying and you can talk about it and feel better than other people. That's the whole point. It's the whole goddamn point of reading stuff. It's like it's weird because you want to slip into a conversation or just bring it up organically. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring it up organically. It's like, oh, folks, we're talking about this. I know a thing about this. Oh, this is like a... You don't want to just be like, so, dogs can't look up. Desperate. It's desperate. Speaking of desperate, I'm trying not to text my ex when she's angry at me. Because I don't really know what to say that's going to make her realize, I'm sorry. Like, I've said I'm sorry so many times. I try to take ownership for my mistakes and my problems. without, like, making it her problem, without, like, you know, immediately getting angry or defensive and being like, it's actually you that did all this shit. Some of this shit this isn't all one side. This isn't all me. Anyway, without doing that, basically. Learning to empathize, realizing that, you know, communication and directness is what I'm resoluting myself to. And maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't, but I gotta hold myself to task. Oh, shit! That's right! Speaking of hold myself to task, I gotta recommend this book. Oh my god, it's so good. So Paul Dini is big time. He's one of my favorite writers. He is known for writing for Tiny Toons, Batman the Animated Adventures, Superman, Batman Beyond, Duck Dodgers, and the different stuff of the Justice League. Known for writing for the Warner Brothers animation lot. What? Live action series Monsters? Oh, he did Lost. Whoa! I gotta look that episode up that he wrote then. And he did Tower Prep, which you check out, but there's no DVD of it, so you gotta fucking internet. You gotta search your heart. Just search your heart, Tower Prep, episode 1, watch, and maybe you'll find it. It was a way better series, but it shouldn't have been on Cartoon Network. Let's just be honest. It shouldn't have been on Cartoon Network. Should have been on, but what? Because it's like not a Disney fucking thing. Because Disney has a certain way they want to show kids, and that was fucking not it. It was one camera shoot type show. It's more serious. It's like, it was very Losty. It was like high school Lost. And it was very, very like, there's something more going on with these characters, and you got to see a bit of that shit. And Paul Dini's fucking, and Paul Dini with the repartee and the aside jokes, and then being real and poetic about shit, about the state of the world. Never forget his Alex Ross, Batman, world's greatest superhero series thing, where it's like, hey, he's talking to a kid that he saved because his dad died. He saw his dad, and that reminds him of his past, and you go through that. But then he sees that kid again, like, being involved in crime and holding a gun, and he talks, and instead of, like, just throwing the battery at him, he just, like, talks him down. It's like, let's not make more people in the world that'll make people like us, because I've lost someone, and it was, like, the most beautiful speech to talk to a child who lost. It was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Never forget. And the way the Batman looks in that, like, the eyes that Alex Ross drew for him was just, like, so... like he was about to cry, and it was like the most like vulnerable Batman's ever been, and it just hit me. This one, the book I'm about to recommend is called Dark Knight, which now I get the title. It's Dark Knight without the K in it, because it was a Dark Knight that he got mugged and almost like fucking killed, and he thought they were going to pull out a gun and shoot him. A true Batman story, Dark Knight, an original graphic novel by Paul Dini and Eduardo Riccio, who is, you know, the guy who drew 100 Bullets. Everyone check out 100 Bullets. If you haven't already, you fucking psychopaths who haven't read 100 Bullets, like me. I read the first issue, it was great. But it's a classic that you need to, everyone needs to fucking jump on, especially noir fans like me. Oh, and he wrote The Dark Knight the third version of the Dark Knight Returns series with Frank Miller and Brian Azzarello. I don't know how to say his name. Brian Azzarello. Duh. Okay. Who was better than I thought he was. Especially with his Wonder Woman New 52 book, which is just like, come on. Do stories get better than this? I think not. Especially when it comes to Wonder Woman goddamn shit. You gotta go to Gail Simone, Greg Rucka, Patty Jenkins, and then that's it. And then Brian Azzarello. Okay, well then these are the four who can, because writing Wonder Woman is a fucking thankless task. Everyone fucking George Perez too. Everyone fucking forgets where she comes from. Everyone doesn't adhere to continuity. They just go like, I'll remake Wonder Woman, and it'll be better than the last couple. And they just never. There's no. It's a thankless job. There's no weight to her rogues gallery like they should be. And then Brian just goes, okay, her entire rogues gallery is the pantheon of Greek gods. How about that? Suck it. And he just goes, and he remakes all of them, and he goes like, oh, wow. the pantheon mythos, like harpies and other sorts of shit. And it's like, oh, okay. Like Apollo is like the first like that. It's like he looks like a complete black guy, like a black with like white eyes because he has sun. He's the sun god, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And he's wearing a suit. It's like, this is I'm there. I'm with you. What is it talking about? Dark Knight, a true Batman story, is literally about Paul Dini being beat up by two black guys because he was afraid of looking like a racist dude and walking in the other direction. After going on a really bad date. And he explains why he put himself in this position to go on a date with someone who he knew was fucking, he was just with because she was pretty and she'd be good, like, story to tell his cartoonist friends. But it's like, because he just mostly like grabbed actresses and be like, hey, I work for Warner Brothers as a cartoonist, and I could take you to parties. And then she kept talking about like, so is Steven Spielberg going to be here? It's like, yeah, I see him, but it doesn't mean he's going to be here all the time. It's very not clear. Oh, the big thing, the thing that actually like, damn, is he talks about, falling in love with fictional characters so much that he would like play with himself and play with them, and it would just continue to the point of like he would go like, I bet I know what the Joker would say in the situation that I'm in right now. I bet I know what I know what Batman would say. He would tell me this, and it just became like they are there talking to you, and that's something that's for real to me. Because when I'm at my low points and shit, or I need guidance, I don't think of the Bhagavad Gita. Okay? I think of Spider-Man, that Spider-Man issue of Civil War where Captain America tells him to stand like a tree and don't move. Tell the other person to move because you're right. And I look down to my shoes and go, I need to do that. Captain America, Superman, and All-Star Superman, whenever, the ideals of humanity, the best, and not just like power-wise, like strength or whatever-wise, it's just like earnest healing and looking out for one another. And that's modified, or that's codified by these mythical figures in my head on what to do or what not to do. And he has that. He has like the whole, like he believed when he walked into the Warner Brothers animation studio that he was just walking in with not just his co-workers, but the previous cartoons he grew up with and the previous cartoons he's making now, and like Batgirl's in the elevator with him telling him like, you should buck up, dude. I've had worse beatings. You're gonna be alright. And Harley Quinn is a bad guy, but she's treated as like the most empathetic, not empathetic, but just like a sprite, just a bright spot every time that cheers him up. It's like, yeah, Harley, and it's like, but she's like childish, and he's like, stop that shit, and it's like it makes him have to grow, but have that part of him. I understand fully. I do that. And I thought, I'm a weirdo because I'm the only one who does this. What would John Cena do? He would go to a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing and help out! Like, the characters so well because you've been invested for so many years with them. There's no fucking characters like that in film. TV shows don't even fucking, barely. There's very, very few. I mean, X-Files and stuff. But what you want to do? Fucking Mulder? Or Mulder would do? Believe it! Do what Naruto would do? No. Fuck that. Do what Rock Lee would do. Work harder, stronger, better, faster. Even though you're going to hit a wall, you still try to bust your head on it. Anyway. Yeah, the Dark Knight True Batman story, Paul Dini, it's like, it's a Vertigo line, so some real, like, horrible, stuff is said and done, and he talks about, like, he fucking could have died, because he talked himself out of not going to the hospital and self-medicating, and then he talked about how he didn't want to write anymore, or write Batman anymore, and he got depressed as fuck, got a gun, got a gun to defend himself, not to shoot himself. It's like I led those two sentences together. I shouldn't have done that. And then he talked to one guy who said, like, dude, your cartoons cheer me the fuck up. And my wife, she's going through cancer, and it's like, it's nice to have little good cartoons to, chuckle through while going through bad times. It's like, dude, you may not really, like, change the world matter, but it's enough if you make someone feel a little bit better about what they're doing. And he actually shows and talks about an episode of Bad in the Animated Series that he got turned down from because it's too, like, but it was about what he was dealing with. And involving characters from Neil Gaiman's Sandman, Death and Morpheus. And it's just, like, showing how Batman affected people in real life, and muggers, as well as people in real life who read his stories and feel hope. It's a powerful agent. It's like, yeah, you won't be saved by Batman, but you can save yourself by listening to the angels of your better nature, which could be represented as Batman, or could be represented as Jesus, or whatever you got going for you. For the Bhagavad Gita. I know the Bhagavad Gita because of that nuclear scientist Oppenheimer quoted it, and that's about. I need to actually audiobook Bhagavad Gita because it seems like an important book. It seems like a book that's last test time. Maybe I should check it out. Anyway, so this is why I try to make it 50 minutes because I know I'm going to always go over. Hey, have a wonderful rest of the week. I will see you tomorrow. I apparently have more things to talk about. Gonzarn it. And I'm going to try. Hey, take care. Bye.